yarn pal. I'm so excited to help you start your crochet journey. If you're feeling nervous, don't worry. You're not alone. Every crocheter started right where you are, and you've got this. Today, we're making a cute little bow. It's the perfect first project, and it only takes about 5 minutes. You'll learn how to make a slip knot. Hold the yarn in your left hand and do the basic chain stitch. Just follow me step by step, and you'll be amazed at how quickly you pick it up. Take a deep breath, relax, and let's get started. First, let's choose the friendliest yarn for beginners, so your bow turns out cute and satisfying right from the start. I recommend tube cotton yarn for this project. It's thicker, soft, and stretchy, making it easy to hold and control as you crochet. Beginners love it because even if your tension isn't perfect, your bow will still look great. Plus, it won't split apart as you work, so you won't have to worry about your hook catching on the yarn. Pick a color you love. I'm using bright magenta, but any tube cotton yarn will work well. For your hook, a 4 to 5 millimeter size works best with this yarn. You'll also need a pair of scissors to finish. Feel free to pause the video now and gather your materials. When you're ready, I'll be here to start with you. Awesome, you're all set. Let's start by making a slip knot on your hook. Pick up your yarn. Make sure the yarn tail is on your left and the working yarn is on your right. Gently slide the loop off your finger and pinch where the yarn crosses with your left hand. Grab your crochet hook with your right hand. Insert the hook into the loop and pull the yarn through. Now, pull both the yarn tail and the working yarn to tighten the knot. See, you've made the slip knot. Let's check your loop size together. Your loop needs a little space, just enough to fit 2 hook heads inside. That way, it's easy to pull yarn through and your stitches will be smooth. Here's a simple way. Slide your loop to the thickest part of your hook. This gives you the right size. If it feels hard to move your hook, loosen it a bit. If it looks too loose, just tug it gently. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Just try again and you'll get the feel in no time. Next, let's learn how to hold the yarn with your left hand. Extend left hand and thread yarn between pinky and ring fingers. Wrap the yarn over your index finger. Pinch the slip knot with your thumb and middle finger. You've got it. Let's look at the whole position again. Keep your index finger lifted up all the time. That's what keeps the yarn slightly tight. If you raise your finger higher, the yarn feels tighter. If you lower it, it's looser. Try moving your finger up and down. You'll feel the difference right away. Next, we'll be learning the most basic crochet stitch, chain stitch. First, place your hook under the yarn, making sure the tip is behind the yarn. Then, use your hook to scoop the yarn from behind. Be careful not to grab the yarn from the front. That's a common mistake. Just remember, always scoop from behind. Once you've caught the yarn, tilt the hook tip slightly downward and inward. This makes it easier to pull the yarn through the loop. As you watch the next step in the video, focus on how the hook moves through the loop. When you try it yourself, it might feel a little tricky at first. That's completely normal. Lots of beginners struggle here. Keep adjusting your angle and hand motion until it feels right. With a little practice, you'll get the hang of it. Congratulations, you've made your first chain stitch. Pause for a second and take a look. You should see a little V shape right under your hook. Every new stitch you make will add another V, like links in a tiny chain. Ready for your second chain stitch? Before you begin, check that the loop on your hook isn't too tight. It should slide easily to the thickest part of your hook. One more thing. Some beginners pinch the chain with their index finger and thumb. Try keeping your left index finger raised and relaxed. Hold the chain just below your hook with your thumb and middle finger. This way, you can control the yarn without shifting your grip too much. Now, place your hook under the yarn with the tip behind, just like before. Use your hook to scoop the yarn from behind. Tilt your hook tip slightly downward and inward. Next, pull the yarn through the loop already on your hook. Try adjusting your hook's angle as you pull through. You might notice it feels smoother at a certain spot. Take a look. You've just made your second chain stitch. Each stitch looks like a tiny V. Well done. Your little chain is growing. Let's make your third chain stitch. Before we begin, remember to keep your loop loose enough to slide on your hook. And keep your left index finger up. That helps guide the yarn smoothly. Place your hook behind the yarn and scoop it from behind. Tilt your hook downward and inward. Then pull the yarn through the loop on your hook. Nice work. You've now made 3 chain stitches. Now it's your turn. Try making the next 2 chain stitches on your own to practice. 4th chain stitch. 5th. Now, you've made 5 chain stitches. See how each V lines up to form a neat chain? Let's count them by the V shapes formed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. Keep going until you have a total of 55 chain stitches. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Now all the chain stitches are complete. Well done. Pull the yarn to lengthen the loop. Put down the crochet hook. Use scissors to cut the yarn. It's normal to see 2 yarn ends after cutting. Just pull the strand that was attached to your yarn ball. The loose end will slide right out. Here is the completed chain of 55 crochet stitches. To finish, let's turn your beautiful chain into a lovely bow. Start by pulling the yarn tail tight. Trim off any excess yarn. Pull the other yarn tail tight. Trim off any excess yarn from this end as well. Fold the chain to begin forming the bow. Pinch the center of the folded chain with your left hand. With your right hand, wrap one end of the chain around the middle from back to front. Thread the chain end through the loop. Pulling it tight. Adjust the bow to make it just right. Isn't it adorable? You can use this versatile bow in so many creative ways. Decorate your bag, make a cute hair clip, or wrap it around your earphones. You did an amazing job today. Don't forget to share your first creation and celebrate your progress.